Doc, what's going on? Where are we? Who died? We are in the upper room. This is where all the disciples have gathered. They're praying. They're mourning. Jesus has died. Oh, that's really sad. I mean, Doc, I've always wondered, with the DeLorean, why didn't we just take it back before Jesus was crucified? Why didn't we just go back and warn him not to listen to Judas and look out for him and just don't even go to Jerusalem, Jesus, and none of this would have had to have happened? I knew you would say that. That's precisely why I brought you back after that happened. I couldn't take the chance. Besides, I don't think that you could have stopped this. Jesus wouldn't have listened. He was on a mission. I wanted you to see how sad his friends really were. How devastated everyone was that he wasn't going to be there. I wanted you to see that he was dead. To show you that they didn't think he was really ever coming back.
He has been raised from the dead. He said he was going to Galilee, and we are to meet him there.
Doc, I just gotta know. Why does it matter? What if he didn't come back from the dead? It's because he came back that we have the promise of new life, of knowing that this is our hope, that when our life is over, death's not the final answer. Here, remember when you went to that funeral? Well, here's the thing. Even in the midst of all of the sadness and confusion, do you remember when Pastor John was talking about that hope? He was talking about Jesus. He was talking about the resurrection. Here, I'll show you. Doc, you're going to show me something from the past while I'm in the past that happens in the future that tells me something about the present? Precisely. An important lesson that I try to pass on to confirmation students when they're here is that they're there to be able to help each other in these tough times. That feelings like anger and confusion and sadness are all healthy emotions to be able to express, and emotions that we can give to God. Give our anger back to God. God can handle it. Because you know what? God is weeping with us right now. Being created by a loving God doesn't grant us immunity from suffering or from pain or from loss. Being created by a loving God means that we understand a Savior who died and rose again out of love for us, out of this broken world. But what's our lesson about God? I mean, if we don't get to know the why, I think our lesson is this. It's that through the love of God, the love that announces a resurrection of Meg to her heavenly home, that our process of healing here on earth can begin. But it's not something we face alone. We grieve this together. Look around. You are surrounded by others who love you, who love Meg, who mourn with you, who grieve with you. It's time to go back. Well, actually, ahead.